In this video, let's talk about the most affected industries and sectors because of the coronavirus. How does this affect the stock market? How does this affect the economy as a whole? So if you want to know more, who will be the most affected because of the coronavirus, you have to check this video out. Hi everyone, this is Marvin Germo, and if you're new to this channel, super appreciate it if you can subscribe, you can like, you can comment, and you can be part of this community of Filipinos pushing hard, learning about investing, about reaching for their dreams of financial freedom. If you don't know me, I'm Marvin Germo. I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I create daily videos helping Filipinos with the proper rudiments on how they can win and invest with confidence. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, and be part of this video. Hey guys, so in this video, I want to discuss the coronavirus, not the virus itself, because I'm not an expert in medicine and I don't claim to be an expert, and I don't even talk about stuff where I don't know much about. So I don't know anything about the virus. I don't know how. What I really do hope though is that the virus gets they find a cure, but not just a cure. They find ways on how this can be prevented as well. Because you don't want people to suffer. You don't want people to also die. You don't want people to have a bad time, regardless of where they are in the world, what they do. You want humanity in general to do better, and you want everyone to live life to the full. You don't want people to die prematurely. But that being said, over the past few weeks, also I got, not weeks, but just a few days ago, I got a lot of questions from all of you asking, how will this affect the stock market? How will this affect the economy? And I don't know what the general effect for the whole economy will be from a global standpoint and the local standpoint, but there are some snippets that I know on how the coronavirus will affect certain companies or industries. So if you're ready and if you want to know more about this, so that this could give you ideas also, I guess, on what stocks to avoid, what businesses to avoid, what stocks you could possibly dabble into and get into as well. So if you're ready, comment I'm ready. Please like this video so that more and more people will actually see this and you see more Filipinos learning about investing. So anyways, number one industry sector that will be hit, automatic and tourism. The tourism sector will be the most hit. Why? As you've seen it naman, there's a lot of travel bans happening around the world. So in whatever country that has a lot of tourists, because of this coronavirus, you will see tourism drop or get tapered down. And from a Philippine aspect, you all know this, the largest group of people who travel to the Philippines are Japanese, Korean, American. But the most over the past few years are the Chinese. So that being said, with a lot of travel bans from China happening, number one, you will expect Macro Asia, Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific, and even the other airline companies that are not listed in the Philippines, from Cathay Pacific to China Southern, to lose a lot of money because of all of these cancellations, because of all of this travel bans as well. So, but not just that, people are just saying, just look at the airlines because they will be the most hit. But you have to understand this. There are a lot of property development companies that are listed in the Philippine Stock Exchange, like Ayala, Shangri-La, SM, that have hotels that are listed. The Robinsons Group have Go Hotels. The SM Group have Conrad. They also have Park in Radisson. They also have the Radisson brand. Ayala has the Leo group of hotels, which is in Palawan. They also have Seda. They also have, I think the Marriott, or is it the Marriott? I think they also have a brand in Makati. I forgot what's a specific brand. Then you also have the group of Andrew Tan, Mega World Alliance Global. The brands under them are Resorts World, the Marriott's also under that. Then you also have SM, Conrad Hotel is I mentioned that already. SM, Conrad Hotel is already under them. So why am I saying this? There are listed companies also that have hotels. As you all know, if there's lesser people traveling, those hotels will also have lesser revenue. In the same way, ano na yan, sanga-sanga na yan. Why? Because if there's lesser people traveling via airplane, there will be lesser people renting out buses, renting out boats, renting out those vans, lesser tour guides. So there will be people who will have lesser revenues as well. So it will be a cycle where you see a lot of people who used to have more earnings who will earn less because of this. However, you also want people to be well. You don't want people to get sick. So this is also a precautionary measure also to make humanity also better. And that's what people would always say. But it's not just that. The malls will be hit because you all know this, that foreigners also go to the malls. Fast food chains will also be hit. If you've seen it naman, a lot of those foreigners try to eat Jollibee. A lot of those foreigners are amazed about how big our malls are. So that alone will also lose revenue for the country. Then if you add them all together, taxes. Every time they spend, VAT is added into it. If it's a Filipino that's also traveling, there's travel tax. So the government will also lose revenue in that. Who are the possible winners in all of this? Comment below if you have any. Number one, since a lot of people are buying alcohol, a lot of people are buying masks. I don't know if there's any listed companies that have that, but what I do know is this. Drugstores and supermarkets carry that. And Robinson's Retail Holdings have a drugstore, have a pharmacy. They also have a supermarket. All of those things are sold in a supermarket. SM have supermarkets. They also have drugstore, Watson's. Then you have Metro Gaisano, which also has a supermarket. Then you have SSI, which also has a supermarket. Then you also have Pure Gold, which also has a supermarket. So indirectly, they might have a bolster in sales because of it. And because, I don't know if this happened to you, but I saw this in the supermarket. A lot of people were stacking up on supplies, not just face masks, not just alcohol gel, not just alcohol, but I saw a lot of people buying milk, buying sugar, buying canned goods, just in case they won't be able to go out, they were already storing. So if that's happening in a lot of areas in the country, you could expect a slight boost in sales of those particular companies. And if you're thinking about canned goods, of course, Century Pacific, which owns Century Tuna, will have a boost in sales in that. And if you know San Miguel Pure Foods, San Miguel Pure Foods creates all of the Pure Foods brands, from the hot dog to the corned beef. And if a lot of people are consuming that as well, you might expect that they might have a slight boost in sales if a lot of people are trying to store and stockpile some of their canned goods as well. So normally also when there's crisis, people will try to protect and hedge themselves as well. So those are things that I foresee. But there's another one that I mentioned this in my interview in Bloomberg. There's a disclosure that they're encouraging people to stay at home. Because of this scare, a lot of people will also stay at home. A lot of people will not go out. So guess what? If they won't go out, what are they doing? They're at home and they are doing this. They are at their phone. If they're at their phone, meaning they are consuming more data. If they are consuming more data, Globe, PLDT will actually win. They will actually earn more. And if you saw Globe Telecom's latest disclosure that they earned 20+% higher in 2019, it was primarily because of larger sales from broadband, corporate and household data, broadband, and also data plans. You're seeing more and more people using data. Their traditional business voice has continued to dip down. Why? Because everything is headed toward data. More people staying at home, more people watching YouTube as well. You will see more and more people earn. You will see Globe, PLDT earn more from all of this. And here's the thing, it's not just because there's a coronavirus, but it's already a trend. This is what I'll see. The consumption of videos, the consumption of social media, but videos in particular, because videos are very, very data heavy, will allow this data slash telecom companies to earn more just because of the sheer demand for usage of data plans. So that's how they're gonna earn more and more as phones get better. When I say phones get better, the resolutions get better. You can play more games from your phone, watch more videos from your phone, and the demand for higher speeds will be more important. You will see more and more people be reliant on this. Hence, Globe, PLDT will earn at a very, very, very massive way into all of this. Other than that, who will earn? I guess that's it. So the ones that will lose the most is tourism. Anything connected to tourism will be predominantly hit. Then anything that people will spend on because of this will earn more. Phones will earn massively more as well. If you guys have anything that I may have missed, please comment them below as well. But this is what I say. This is what I always tell people. In any thing that happens, either it's good or it's bad, it's a crisis or it's not a crisis, there will always be winners and there will be always losers. So every time people always say, hala, it's bad news. No, 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 no. Try to think about it. Try to look at what industry, what sector will do well because of this. What industry, what sector will do bad because of this. And you stay away from the ones that are doing bad and you invest in the ones that are doing good. And that's how you do it. And that's how you make money off of it. You just try to find areas where the money's flowing. And that's been my technique. I try to find areas where the money's flowing. Where the money's flowing, that's where I start to invest. I hope you got something off of this. If you guys have any questions from this video, comment them below and I'll try to make another video off of this. If you guys are thinking, di pa ako sa stock market, you can watch the basic playlist about the stock market so at least you get a glimpse of what the stock market is as well. So I guess that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all. I really do hope that videos like this is something that helps you and it's something that gives you insight on how you can win and trade the markets with confidence. So that being said, roll very, very, very loud extra music.